Joaquin, I didn't bring any cards today.
Okay, for a change.
Trick, but a good magician can do trick with anything, right? So I call this trick, keep your eye on the spoon, okay? So just some stuff left over from lunch. That's all it is today. Some stuff left over from lunch. Okay, watch this. Keep your eye on the spoon. Wait, maybe it goes like this. Okay, take like that. And I have a knife. Wait, I better get here where you can see me, okay? You ready?
I am.
Just like David Copperfield, through the Great Wall of China.
What?
Like that. Except, I'm not David Copperfield.
What? What is the spoon?
Remember what I told you?
What the hell is the spoon now?
Keep your eye on the spoon.
God damn it. You are insane.
It's the Sunday morning magic show. All right, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I just came back from the mailbox and this was in it. This is Tidal Wave. I don't need this. I perform this trick. I'll leave a link, or maybe I'll just tack it on to the end of this video. If you're interested in seeing what this trick is, it's by fellow Canadian Spidey Hypnosis. Great trick. It's like a combo of, well, I do it as the, what the hell did I call it? The jumping jacks. Although I should have called it jack flip. Jack flip. I can never remember, but that's what I should have called it, jack flip. Great trick. I don't need it. It's going into the next contest. So if you want to have a look at it, I'll tack on my performance from just a couple of things ago at the end of this video. So I do have another trick today because a big change in my thinking just recently. I've talked about it before. I keep trying to formulate routines and a theme. And you know, I've been looking for a new theme. I've been looking for a new 45-minute bit because I like to do parlor at dinner parties. That's my thing. And my day job is personal trainer, so I don't really need to perform, but I love to perform and pay for all this junk. So I have Leviosa on the way. Yeah, that's right, Leviosa. Some of you will think that's great. Some of you will think, oh, that's silly, Andrew. Some of you will be jealous. You should be jealous. Anyway, if it's anything like it looks, and I have a bunch of Yao Miranda stuff, and I've been pretty much satisfied with all of it. But because it's very acrobatic, you know, card jumps out of the deck jumps aside, then the deck kind of flies up into your hand. It's all very acrobatic, and my theme with the orphan joker thing, it's just all come together. So I'm going to be working on jokers, and that's what this next trick is. I'm auditioning joker tricks. So my next contest coming up relatively soon is basically going to be entered. You, if you want to enter it, will enter by rating my different joker tricks. So I'm gonna be doing a bunch of different joker tricks until I have all the joker tricks I want for the orphan joker routine. So I've got one right now. Let's have a look. Find out your knee. Okay, so welcome back to the Magic Buzz Rod. Yes. You did a magic trick with me last time. Remember, you did the cards. I did it with you, but it was your magic trick, and you learned how to make all the cards go from red, black, to separated apart. Okay. Now, you didn't really believe that you were doing much magic, but you were really good working with me, so we're going to try that again, but in a completely different way. Now, some magicians are really good, better than me, and they can do the whole deck of cards, but I've learned a trick about predicting the future. I can do up to 5 cards now. So 5's not bad. So what I'm going to do, without showing you, I'm going to pick out 5 cards from you to choose from, okay? I'm going to show you what they are. But you're going to get a choice of 5 different cards. Doesn't really matter which ones. I'm just kind of taking them from anywhere in the deck here. Have I got 5 there? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think I got 5 there. No, that's only 4. Let's get one more. Let's get one more. You know what? Whoops, I'm dropping them. See, I'm not that professional at it. Yeah, well, you know what? Let's just go with that. Let's not drag this out. So, we got 4 cards to choose from. You're gonna hold them on your hand like that, okay? And you're gonna choose one. You can mix them up if you want. Just keep them there for now though, because I gotta make the prediction ahead of time. Otherwise, it's just cheating. Now, I've got a different colored deck of cards.
That's right.
So that you can see there's no sneaking one of your cards for one of my cards. So if I was just using the rest of the red cards here, then maybe I could switch 2 of them. But if it's a blue card, then you know it's a real prediction. So I say. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I think I'll take my favorite card. Okay, I think, that one or that one? Yeah, I don't want you to see. I think I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna show the camera there. So this is gonna be my prediction, okay? So I'm just gonna keep it right here where you can see it. So this is my prediction. You can't see that, eh?
No.
Okay, so this card, see if I can do something fancy with it. This card, would be funny if I dropped it, we had to start over. This card's my prediction. What I want you to do is just choose any one of those 4 cards, but don't look at it, just put it with my prediction. Doesn't matter which one you choose.
Can I look at them?
Nope, because I don't want you to be influenced. So you just randomly choose one. That one?
Yes.
So, now, I'm going to give you a chance, and I want you to remember this later. Would you like to switch that card, or are you happy with it?
I'll be happy with it.
Now, you still have 3 cards. Keep them out where we can see them. Yep. So, you still have 3 cards.
Yeah.
One last chance. You can switch one if you want.
Why would I want to do that?
So that it's random. Maybe I knew you were going to pick the bottom one.
Well, that was random.
So right now you think I'm trying to influence you to pick the card that I want you to pick, right?
It was already random.
Is it?
Yes.
So now when I'm trying to get you to go back and give me the one I want? Okay, so we'll stick with this one?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to see what I predicted? That's my favorite card. I showed it before. That's a joker. Guess what? You picked the same card. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not very amazing, because they're probably all the same card.
Yeah, let's look and see.
But it's real magic. It's no joke. They are all the same card. Have a look. Hey, what does that say? It says,
No joke.
no joke.
No joke.
No joke. No joke. How did I know? And I gave you a chance to switch. I gave him a chance to switch. Pretty good, eh? Thanks, Rod. Well done. Okay, we're back. I don't know what you thought of that. I liked it. I liked the trick. I'm not sure if my addition, I'll put a link to where I learned it in the description. I'm not sure if, see, the original version had just blank cards, as many as you want. You could do a whole deck if you wanted. I wrote no joke because I'm going with the Joker theme. I don't know if I like that. It seemed to confuse people. Have a quick look at 2 more spectators reacting to the trick, and I'll finish this conversation. But this is magic. This is no joke. You can check and see if they're all the same. Go ahead. Hey, what does it say? Have a look at all of them.
No joke.
No joke. No joke. Thank you, Conrad. Good job. This is no joke. This is magic. What does it say?
There's no joke.
That's right, no joke. No joke. No joke. No joke. Pretty good. Thank you, Omer. Great. Okay, I'm not sure if you see what I mean there. I did perform it a couple more times while I was learning it, or sort of flushing it out. And I don't know if people were just a little confused, because the ending is like, it's strong, but it's strong for a magician to see. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Now, what I do like about this trick, personally, is that it's well designed in the sense that you could easily carry it around with you and redo it. So there's probably a way to do this where you don't need to go to the lengths that I did to make it happen. But this method allows you to do it, you could do this as a table hopper if you wanted. But it's just going to be in a parlor routine, so it doesn't matter. So I'm not sure if it's going to stay or if there's something I should tweak about it, but I really like it. So I'd love to hear your opinions, but you don't need to give them now. You can enter my upcoming contest when I have everybody sort of rate, maybe from 1 to 10 or whatever, my different Joker effects, what you thought about them. My opening trick, I'm gonna try to remember to find out where I got the idea from. It's a fellow who has a really nice routine. I think he's French or Italian or something like that. And he has a story about illusionists or David Copperfield or something, and then he's sort of showing you how magic's done. That's why I made the joke about David Copperfield going through the Great Wall of China, that it's a fork. But I didn't like the fact that he used an envelope. He covered the spoon with an envelope, and it was great for the handling, but I didn't like it. I couldn't figure out why he wouldn't use a napkin. I mean, if you're using cutlery, it just screams for a napkin. So I worked it out on my own with a napkin, and I don't know if it was any good, but I was satisfied with the result, but I didn't have an ending. So I contacted a company down in the States and had them make me an eyeball. So keep your eye on the spoon. I think it's a fun, quick, moving routine that could go in a bigger routine with that sort of feel. It's also something I can just pull out in a situation where I'm out for dinner with people and I do the quick cutlery thing, and then people go, I didn't know you were a magician, and boom, out comes the business card. Anyway, so that's about that. That's it. That's all I have to say for the week. Thanks for joining me. Looking forward to seeing you again next Sunday. I've got a trick for you. It's called the gymnastic jacks.
We do it.
It's called the gymnastic jacks. I've actually taught them to do flips.
What?
Because, so I'm using I want you to be able to see them. I'm using the 4 jacks, right?
Yeah.
So I've got 2 red, 2 black, just like you would expect, right? It's only 4 cards. There's nothing fancy about this. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so magicians usually have to do something sneaky like that when they turn a card over.
Okay.
Or sometimes they do something fancy like this when they turn a card over. So what I've learned to do is just teach the jacks to turn themselves over. Watch. Did you see that?
I didn't see anything.
Look. One of them turns over. Watch, I'll grab the other corner. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Look. The other one turned over. I know what you're thinking. Can the red ones do it as well? Well, let's have a look. They kind of like it a little fancier. Watch.
Right.
Through the hand and around. You ready? Oh, look at that. Boom! So which one's left? Which one hasn't done a flip yet?
I think
out of the 4 jacks. Do you remember?
The diamonds, yeah.
The diamonds? You didn't even see it. But it's already happened. Now, let's recap. First, a jack flipped over,
Yeah.
right? And then eventually, I had all the jacks flip over, right?
Right.
But that could just be sleight of hand.
Right.
If the jacks really knew how to flip, they could do it on their own at command, right?
Right.
So, one of you can pick for me, or I'll let you both pick. I'm just going to put them right there on my hand.
Okay.
So, we're going to call out 2 of the jacks. Which 2? The black ones or the red?
Red.
Okay, we've called out the red jacks. Which one should flip over? The heart or the diamond?
The heart.
You're right.
That's remarkable.